Thank you very much. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. I offer my humble obeisances to all the devotees who assembled for this session on the occasion of Sri Ramanami. We are discussing the glories of Lord Ramachandra as described in not only Ramayana but also in Srimad Bhagavatam. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami describes briefly the glories of Lord Ramachandra in the ninth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. In the ninth canto, chapter number 10 and 11, Sukadeva Goswami briefly summarizes the glories of Ram and the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra and highlights some important lessons that we can learn from this glorious uh, pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. So today I'll be speaking from one of those shlokas spoken by Sukadeva Goswami. That one shloka, which is a very long shloka, covers entire Ramayana. Ramayana in one shloka. So let's recite that and then we will discuss. We will discuss every single word of that shloka, every single phrase, and also try to meditate on some beautiful lessons that this shloka is teaching us. गुर्वर्थे त्यक्तराज्यो व्यचरदनुवनं पद्मपद्भ्यां प्रियायाः पाणिस्पर्शाक्षमभ्यां मृजपथरुजत् यो ह्यो हरीन्द्रानुजाभ्यां वैरूप्यात् शूर्पणख्याः प्रियविरहरुषारोपितभ्रुविजृम्भ त्रस्ताद्भिर्बद्धसेतुः खलदवदहनः कौशलेन्द्रो वतनः. I will share the uh, shloka. Yeah, you can also recite. This is from the ninth chapter of 10th canto. Sorry, 10th chapter of the ninth canto. There's a mistake in the print here. I think I'll correct it immediately instead of waiting, because devotees may be seeing this shloka throughout the class as we are discussing. This is from the ninth canto of Bhagavatam, 10th shloka, 10th chapter, 4th shloka. गुर्वर्थे त्यक्तराज्यो व्यचरदनुवनं पद्मपद्भ्यां प्रियायाः पाणिस्पर्शाक्षमभ्यां मृजितपथरुजो यो हरीन्द्राणुजाभ्यां वैरूप्यात् शूर्पणख्याः प्रियविरहरुषारोभितभ्रूविजृम्भ त्रस्ताद्भिर्बद्धसेतुः खलदवदहन यो कौशलेन्द्रो वतान्नः. Here, Sukadeva Goswami says that Gurvarthe Tyakta Rajyo. Guru generally refers to a teacher. But the word Guru in Sanskrit can also refer to any elder, any superior. Gurvarthe, for the sake of Guru, Tyakta Rajyo, Lord Ramachandra has given up Rajya. Rajya means kingdom, Tyakta means he has given up. Artha means for the purpose of, for the sake of, to please whom? To please a Guru. Who is that Guru here? Who is that superior? Dasharatha Maharaj. As all of us know, Dasharatha Maharaj has given a promise to Kaikeyi that whenever she likes, she can take two boons from Dasharath Maharaj. Then Kaikeyi asked two boons which are very unpleasant. So she loves Lord Ramachandra so much. But still, because her mind is contaminated by the bad advice given by Manthara, she asked two surprising boons from Dasharath Maharaj. She said, please send Lord Ramachandra to the forests for 14 years. He should reside in the forests. He should do Vanavas. And she also said, make my son Bharat as the king of Ayodhya instead of Lord Ramachandra. So both were unreasonable. At least the second one is still better than the first one. Fine, if you want, you take kingdom for your son, but let Ram be there in Ayodhya. But she says, no, as long as Ram is present in Ayodhya, people will not accept Bharat as their king. So all attention goes to Ram. So Bharat has to should not have any rival here. Bharat should not have anyone who's like a potential competitor. Mhm. Of course, Dasharatha Maharaj understands that Bharat will never sit on the throne when Ram is here. And even when Ram is not here, also Bharat definitely would not sit on the throne. But somehow Kaikeyi could not understand the heart of Bharat. Misunderstanding. Sometimes we may think that when we give certain facility, certain attention to other people, they'll feel happy. But in fact, we offering them that attention or that assistance or that facility or privilege will make them more uncomfortable than when you leave them alone. You see, sometimes we may think if I glorify him, he'll be happy. In general, of course, you should appreciate Vaishnavas, but sometimes when you appreciate someone, they feel very conscious, they feel very uncomfortable. No, no, it's okay. No, no. Right? Of course, in Vaishnava circles, even if a devotee denies praise, we appreciate their good qualities. That's not an offense. But at the same time, when somebody is genuinely feeling very uncomfortable, you should not offer it. You are serving prasadam to somebody. You are giving gulab jamun. They say, no, 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 I'm not eating sweets this week. If they are feeling little shy, of course, you can push and offer. But if they're saying no repeatedly, please understand, give them that space. Let them eat what they want. Don't force so much. So there are some sensitivities. We need some maturity to understand what others need. When they say no, also they may need it. Then you can push. Sometimes you need to hear a no behind a yes and a yes behind a no. That requires some maturity. Till then, at least accept what they say. Uh, Here, Kaikeyi thought that if I make Bharat the king of Ayodhya and if I remove Ram from Ayodhya, then Bharat will happily rule. And that's my great service to my dear son as a mother. She was thinking like that. But what was the response of Bharat? He rejected her as a mother because she did this act. So Kaikeyi misunderstood the heart of Bharat. Kaikeyi thought that Bharat would be happy, but Bharat became very unhappy. Actually, every single person in entire Ayodhya became unhappy with Kaikeyi's proposal. But Kaikeyi is very determined. Why? Her mind is thoroughly contaminated by Manthara. Yes, from one perspective, she is playing this role as a part of Lord Ramachandra's eternal pastimes. But from another perspective, yes, she is also representing the weak heartedness of a conditioned soul, where people lose common sense, people lose intelligence when they develop selfish desires as a result of their association with bad people. When we have bad association, we get bad desires. We develop bad desires. And those desires will definitely uh, you know, make us uh, hated by others. So when we express those uh, poisonous desires in front of others, people can even hate us. Many people hated Kaikeyi, except Lord Ramachandra. Ram never hated Kaikeyi. Uh, Anyways, coming back to this shloka, Gurvarte tyakta rajyo, just for the purpose of upholding his father's promise, Lord Ramachandra has given up his kingdom. When Kaikeyi was communicating to Lord Ramachandra, Ram, tomorrow is supposed to be your Pattabhishek. The king announced that you will become the king, next king. Tomorrow is that auspicious moment. But I want you to go out of Ayodhya at that same moment, for that same Muhurta. For 14 years, you cannot come back to Ayodhya. For 14 years, you stay away from Ayodhya, stay in the forests like a Vanavasi. You cannot even wear royal clothing. You cannot even wear royal ornaments. Just giving up all your royal symbols, just enter the forest. Stay there. And Ram was not at all disappointed. There is no change in the expression of Lord Ramachandra. Uh, it was announced that he will be the king, and within a moment everything changed. At the same time, at the same muhurta, where you would be enthroned as a king, you need to leave for the forest. And Ram did not become so overexcited or over elated knowing that he will become the king. And Ram did not become devastated or discouraged or demotivated knowing that he has to go for Vanvas. So, this neutrality we need to maintain, detachment we need to maintain. So, Lord Ramachandra, by his personal example, he is giving us a very, very important lesson. In this material world, happiness and distress are common. Success and failures are common. Victory and defeat are common. Day and night, summer and winter, heat and cold, all these dualities exist. But what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to respond to them? Deal with them as best as you can, but maintain some neutrality, maintain some equanimity. Then only we will push ourselves to the spiritual plane. You know that shloka from the Bhagavad Gita, very popular. Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhadaha agamapayino nityaha tamsti tikshasva bharata. Agama apayino anityaha. These have happiness and distress, they come and go, and they're anitya, they're very temporary in nature. So don't be caught up or don't get overwhelmed by temporary happiness or temporary distress. Don't get overwhelmed or distracted by temporary dualities. They don't have eternal relevance. So you better focus on your duties without being overly affected. Ram is teaching us. Samadukha sukham dhiram somrutatvaya kalpate. Samatva means equanimity. Sama dukkha sukham dhiram. When you can maintain equanimity in happiness and distress, then you are a dhira. And that dhiratva, that samatva, will help you go to the plane of immortality. Samadukha sukham dhiram so amritatvaya kalpate. Amritatva means immortality. When will we come to the plane of immortality? When will we come to that spiritual plane? Only when we can maintain equanimity in happiness and distress. Lord Ramachandra, playing the role of a human being, is giving us this most important lesson. Gurvarthe tyakta rajyo. Just for the sake of his father's promise, he has given up his kingdom. He honored his duty as a service more than being attached to the kingdom. Right? Ram accepted exile. So if Ram can accept such a great austerity, um, how can we ignore our duties, although they are austere sometimes? Prabhupada writes in the purport. Sometimes a mother who cooks in the kitchen may feel intense heat, especially during this March, April time. This Ramanami time is very hot time. And Janmashtami time is a wet time. Krishna appeared during monsoon. Ram's appearance comes during summertime, at least in India. So, but a mother cooks. Although it is very hot, she cooks. She stands in front of the fire for whatever, 1 hour or so, and she cooks. So, that tolerance is required. Whether it is hot or cold outside, mother has to cook. Mother has to cook in summer, and a spiritual sadhaka has to take bath early in the morning also. We cannot ignore that responsibility. Similarly, whether your duties bring happiness or distress to you, if it is your duty, you have to do it. So Lord Ramachandra thought that upholding the promise of my father is my duty. For this, I can go to even the forests. Gurvarthe tyakta rajyo vyacharadanovanam padmapadbhyam priyaya So, Vyacharad Anuvanam, Lord Ramachandra started wandering in the forests. Vyacharad means he is wandering. Anuvanam means he is going to different forests. He went to Dandakaranya, he went to Panchavati. So, he was wandering in different forests, one forest after another during these 14 years of exile. So, we also, by accepting Krishna's arrangement, we also may have to accept life's changes. Just as Ram is going from one place to another place, one forest to another forest, we may have to go from one place to another place in our life. We may have to go from one service to another service under the umbrella of devotional service. So you are working in a temple congregation, you are a part of a temple services. You may be doing one service today. As the time changes, you may have to give up one service and take up another service according to the need of the hour. Today you may be serving deities. Tomorrow somebody will tell you, please start preaching. Someone may say, today you are preaching. Okay, then they will give some other service. You do this administration service. So according to the need of the hour, we have to change. Life changes. Hanumanji, during Ramayana, he did so much service. He jumped across Lanka ocean. He brought Sanjeevani mountain. He burned Lanka. He fought in the great battle between Ram and Ravana. He killed so many Rakshasas. He found Sita Devi. He gave that news to Lord Ramachandra. So many services Hanumanji has done. But in Kurukshetra battle, what service did he do? He was sitting on the flag of Arjuna and just giving his blessings. He never said, I am Hanuman. I can destroy this entire Kurukshetra army within few moments. I don't need this Pandavas to assist me. I can single-handedly destroy this entire army of Duryodhan. Just give me a green signal. But Krishna said, no, no, no. Let your younger brothers, the Pandavas, win the glory. I decided to make them the heroes of Kurukshetra battle. You may be hero in Sundarakanda of Ramayana. But Pandavas are heroes in this Kurukshetra, whatever is the Parva. I don't know the Parva of Mahabharata. So Krishna uh, expects different services from us at different times. We need to be ready to accept whatever service that He wants us to be. Accept life's changes. And sometimes nobody changes our service, but because of our own limitations, we may have to leave one service and take up another service. Somebody who may be doing Pujari Seva for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. Because of advancing age, because of back pain or some health related issues, they may not be able to continue their service. They may take up another service, right? Fine. We need to be ready for the changes. Just like Ram is wandering from one forest to another forest, right? So instead of resisting difficulties, see them as opportunities given by the Lord to come closer to Him. All the situations in the life of a sincere sadhaka are personally orchestrated by the Lord so that we intensify our taking shelter of Krishna. Right? He's our well-wisher. As a human being, he is setting a great example. Vyacharadanovanam, he is such a royal prince. Why is he wandering in the forests? Right? Just to teach all of us that you need to accept life's changes. Firstly, Guruvarthe Tyakta Rajyo. Guruvarthe means he upheld Guru's promise or his superior's promise. So follow the elders, fulfill their desires, fulfill their words. Tyakta Rajyo. He was also detached. He exhibited the great principle of detachment. Either you leave the material property or the material property will leave you one day. Right? You give up attachment. Internally, you give up attachment towards your prosperity, your property, even your body also. You give up attachment. Maintain it. As long as you are there in the body, you maintain it nicely. But one day we have to be detached from this body also. So detachment, Ram is teaching us. Then thirdly, Vicharadanovanam is also teaching us to accept challenges, accept changes in life, right? Accept changes. Obedience to superiors. Second, detachment towards our property or position. Third, accept life's changes. If you want single words, obedience, detachment, acceptance. Okay, good. We have learned 3 lessons. Then fourth, Padma Padbhyam Priyaya Gurvarte Tyakta Rajyo Vyacharadanovanam Padma Padbhyam Priyaya. Padma Padbhyam means the Lord has lotus like feet. His feet are like tender lotuses, very soft, very beautiful. Priya refers to one who is very dear to uh, Lord Ramachandra. So, who is that? Mother Sita. Sita Devi is very dear to Lord Ramachandra. You see, who was told to go to the forest? Lord Ramachandra was told to go to the forest. Sita was never told. But Sita voluntarily came with Lord Ram. She said, "No, I will come with you. I will personally come with you." Then Ram said, "You are a very tender lady, small princess. You are a princess coming from the royal palace. Yeah. Although I am also prince coming from royal palace, but I am trained in weapons, trained in military arts. But Sita, you are very delicate. You are very tender. You won't be able to survive in such forests. Forests are filled with austerities. Forests are filled with demons and forest animals. So you please stay back in Ayodhya happily. I'll come back in 14 years." As if the husband is going to the market and he would say, "I'll come back in 14 minutes. Huh? Stay here at home." It's not like that. Ram says, "I'll go to the forest, not market. I'll go to the forest for 14 years. I'll come back. You stay here happily in Ayodhya." She said, "If we are not there in this kingdom, even this royal palace also will appear like a fierce forest for me, O Ram. But if you are here, if you are with me, even great ferocious forest also, fierce forest also, will appear like a royal palace for me. Wherever you are is my palace." See, Lord, Sita Devi is teaching us an important lesson. We learned 3 lessons from Ram's behavior. We have to learn one more lesson from Sita Devi's behavior also. Sita Devi says that I need to be with Lord Ramachandra in all circumstances. Sometimes to be with the Lord means accepting a great austerity. Sometimes to be with the Lord, to be in the Lord's service, we may have to accept great tribulation, inconvenience, difficulty, but we need to be ready for it. She did not think that, "Oh, if I go with Ram, what will happen? My God, there will not be a royal palace there. We won't get a soft bed as white as the foam of milk. We will not have a nice pillow as beautiful, as effulgent as moon. We will not have these gem-studded pillars around me. We will not have these golden walls with me. I will not have maid servants with me. I will not have access to great opulent dresses or jewelry, ornaments." But Sita Devi felt that all this is Vehobahya. All this is useless, external. If Ram is not with me, what's the point of all this opulence? If Ram is with me, what's the need for all this opulence? If Ram is not there, opulence is useless. If Ram is there, then also opulence is useless. Right? I need to be with Ram. So devotee is one who finds shelter and pleasure in the association of the Lord, in the service of the Lord, not in the facilities or prosperity, power, position, influence, opulence, wealth. These are all external for a devotee. Devotee may accept them sometimes only for the service of the Lord. If the service of the Lord itself is not there, what's the point of taking so much money or power or position or sitting on a high throne? So Sita Devi is teaching us devotion. And within that devotion, detachment is automatically included. We don't have to separately cultivate detachment from material things. When you cultivate devotion, detachment is already included in it. The more you are devoted to Krishna, the more you are devoted to Lord Ramachandra, the more you love the Lord, the more you will be detached from anything which is not connected to the Lord, or anything which is separating you from the Lord, or anything which you cannot use in Krishna's service, Ram's service. So Sita Devi is teaching us this beautiful lesson. Padma Padbhyam Priyayah. So Padma Padbhyam is lotus feet. Now lotus feet is, this Padma Padbhyam word is placed in a very nice strategic position in the shloka. So Vyachara means Lord Ramachandra is wandering in different forests. Padma Padbhyam, on this lotus feet. On the lotus feet, his lotus feet are so tender, but with those same lotus feet, divine lotus feet, the Lord is wandering in the forests. And with whom? With his Priyaya, with his beloved Sita, very close to his heart. And one more point here. Pani Sparshakshamabhyam. Pani is the hands of Sita Devi. Here Priya refers to Sita, right? This Priya is Sita. And Sita Pani. Priyayaha Pani means Sita Devi's hands. Sparsha. Akshamabhyam. Sparsha means touch. Priya is Sita. Pani is hands. Sparsha means touch. So the touch of Sita Devi's hand, just imagine. If Mother Sita comes to you and touches your head with her hand like this, how will we feel? Blessed. Devi Prakriti, Sita Devi, Mother Sita, she is coming and touching your hand. You feel very, very ecstatic, right? But Sita Devi's hands constantly touch the feet of Lord Ramachandra. You see? Padmapadbhyam, Padmapadbhyam Priyayaha Panisparsha. The lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra are constantly touched by or massaged by Mother Sita. With her pani she is touching. And the next word is Akshamabhyam. Akshama means, Kshamata means ability, capacity. But Akshama means Lord Ramachandra's lotus feet don't have the ability or capacity to bear the touch of Sita Devi's hands. What does it mean? Lord Ramachandra's feet are so delicate, so tender, so soft that even if Sita Devi touches those feet with her hands or fingers, they'll become reddish. Have you seen newborn babies, very small babies? You touch their cheeks or their head or their hand with your hands. So if you touch them, press like this, they'll become reddish. So Lord Ramachandra's lotus feet are also so soft, so tender, so delicate, so fragile, like that newborn baby's body or a newly grown leaf, pravala. They cannot even bear the touch of Mother Sita. Just imagine how tender and soft and delicate Sita Devi's hands would be. But Ram's feet are even more delicate that they cannot even bear the touch of Sita Devi. But those feet, those lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra are walking barefoot in the forests of Dandakaranya. Just by remembering this, all the Ayodhyavasis are fainting. They're fainting. They are unable to bear that thought. Just like Lord Ramachandra's lotus feet are unable to bear the touch of Sita Devi's hands, the, uh, the Ayodhyavasis are unable to bear the thought that Lord Ramachandra, with those tender, soft lotus feet, is walking in the forests of Dandakaranya, leaving Ayodhya. They are feeling so bad. They are getting devastated. Just as all the gopis of Vrindavan, they also feel devastated when they remember that, oh Lord Krishna, without any shoes on his feet, he is walking in the forests of Vrindaranya. Vrindaranyam swapadaramanam pravishad gita kirti. बर्हापीडं नटवरवपुः कर्णयोर्कर्णिकारं बिभ्रद्वासः कनककपिशं वैजयन्तीं च मालां रन्ध्रान् वेणोरधरसुधया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दैर्वृन्दारण्यं स्वपदरमणं प्राविशद्गीतकीर्तिः. The gopis of Vrindavan are remembering that, oh Krishna, you are entering the forests of Vrindavan, which are filled with thorns and pebbles and small sharp stones and sharp grasses. Your feet are so tender that they cannot bear the touch of our bodies, and you are walking barefoot. Similarly, the devotees of Lord Ramachandra are also feeling that, Ram, your feet are so soft that you cannot bear the touch of Sita Devi's hands, and you are walking barefoot in Dandakaranya. See, now all logic goes aside. In bhakti, logic maintains a low profile. Ram is very powerful warrior. Why can't he walk barefoot? He'll walk barefoot and he'll carry you also. Of course, that's correct. Lord Ramachandra can take care of the responsibility, burden of the maintenance of hundreds and millions and trillions of devotees across the globe. He has that kshamata. But his feet cannot even bear the touch of Sita Devi. That is akshamata. Panisparshakshamabhyam. You see this? That's why we need to have a rasic heart to appreciate these descriptions. If you use only logic, you'll miss rasa. If you apply nyaya, you'll miss rasa. If you're too rasic, then you'll fail to apply nyaya also. Some context, logic has to be applied, but in a pure devotional context, logic has to be sidelined and you need to bring your emotion there. So, yes, Ram is very powerful warrior. At the same time, he's so tender, so soft, so delicate. Next. गुर्वर्थे त्यक्तराज्यो व्यचरदनुवनं पद्मपद्भ्यां प्रियाय पाणिस्पर्शाक्षमाभ्यां मृजितपथरुजो यो हरीन्द्राणुजाभ्यां. So those divine lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra, which are unable to bear even the touch of Sita Devi's hands, when they are walking in the forest of Dandakaranya, then who gave him solace? Who gave him some relief? Mrijita Patharujo. Patha is the path, forest paths. Mrijita Patharujo means the fatigue that Ramachandra has acquired by walking in the forest. Mrijita, it's being relieved by whom? Yoharindranujabhyam. That's being relieved. Lord Ramachandra's fatigue in wandering in the forest is being relieved by Harindra. You know what is Harindra? Hari means monkey. Hari has so many meanings. Hari is Lord Hari also, but Hari also means monkey. Harindra means the king of monkeys. Who is the king of monkeys? There are two kings. Definitely from positionally, Sugriva is the king of monkeys. But from power perspective, from devotion perspective, from the perspective of glory, Hanumanji is the king of monkeys. Right? He's the king of devotion amongst the monkeys. And he's the literal king of monkeys, that is Sugriva. So Harindra refers to Sugriva and Hanuman, both. For all practical purposes, you can keep Sugriva as the king of monkeys. But from a deep devotional sentiments, we can consider Hanuman as the king of monkeys. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami did not specify whether he is referring to Hanuman or Sugriva. You figure out. Whether you consider Sugriva as Harindra or Hanuman as Harindra, both are fine. See, Sanskrit is such a beautiful language. You can have very rich devotional meanings just with fewer words. Mrijita Patharujo yo Harindranujabhyam. So Harindra is Sugriva or Hanuman, that's clear. Anujabhyam. Who is Anuja here? Agraja means elder brother. Anuja means younger brother. Who is that younger brother? There are four, right? Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. And Ram. Of course, Ram is the elder brother. He has three younger brothers. Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. But who relieved Ram from the fatigue of wandering in the forests? Which younger brother relieved Lord Ramachandra from the fatigue of wandering in the forests? Obviously Lakshman, because Bharat was not with him. And Shatrugna also was not with him. Here there is only one meaning. Anuja refers to Lakshmana. Maybe some other Acharya has another explanation, but in the way it seems, it is definitely Lakshmana only. So now you got the meaning. Mrijita Patharujo yo Harindranujabhyam. As Lord Ramachandra, whose lotus feet are so tender that they cannot even bear the touch of Mother Sita's hands, is wandering in the forests barefoot. His fatigue is relieved by the king of monkeys, Sugriva, and also the greatest of all monkeys, that is Hanuman, and younger brother Lakshmana. So Lakshmana and Hanuman gave him relief. And Hanuman takes front seat here because as Ram and Lakshmana are wandering in the forest and they're getting little tired, it is Hanuman who carry Ram and Lakshman both on his back and he starts flying. Hanuman Airlines. right? So Hanuman jumps by carrying Ram and Lakshmana on his back. He will just jump from one place to another place so that Ram need not walk. The fatigue is coming from walking. Of course, from a philosophical perspective, Ram never gets tired. He's the supreme absolute truth. But from a human perspective, from a practical perspective, we understand that Ram gets fatigued because of walking in the forests. And who relieves him from that fatigue? Lakshman. And who relieves Lakshman also from that fatigue? Hanuman. So Hanuman is carrying them on the back. So we discussed half the shloka in half an hour. So uh, we did half Ramayana. We completed Balakanda is not touched so much. We completed Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda. We entered Kishkinda Kanda also in half shloka. So Pahani Sparshakshamabhya means our Lord Ramachandra's feet are so soft and so delicate. You know what this teaches us? We need to develop a soft and delicate heart. Delicate heart is not weak heart. Delicate heart is compassionate heart. Soft heart, sometimes softness can be seen as weakness, but here the softness refers to compassion. So we need to be very gentle, very sensitive to others' feelings. We should not hurt anyone. We should also protect ourselves and we should not get hurt by others also, but at the same time, we should not hurt anybody. So when you say Ramachandra's feet are so soft, that what does that softness teach us? Softness teaches us that we have to be very soft at heart. And also, we need to be a little tough sometimes. Mhm. Although Lord Ramachandra's feet are very soft that they cannot even bear the touch of Sita Devi's fingers, hands, palms, still those feet are very powerful that despite walking in the forests for 14 years, Ram remained powerful. Ram had the ability to fight with Ravana and defeat the king of demons, Ravana, kill Kumbhakarna, kill many other prominent Rakshasa warriors. So, Ram's feet are tender from one perspective, they are also very hard. Hard in the sense, very powerful. Similarly, our heart also should be tender and soft and gentle, like a Vaishnav, and should also be little tough and intelligent and uh, be smart enough to deal with certain emergencies, deal with certain difficulties. We should be soft hearted, but we should be thick skinned also. Earlier, we have seen, right, Lord Ramachandra's neutrality. See, Ram's feet may be very soft, but when he was given this news that you are not becoming the king tomorrow, you are becoming a Vanavasi tomorrow. Tomorrow you have to enter Vanavas. So Ram was thick-skinned in that sense. Soft-skinned also, but thick-skinned also. Thick-skinned in the sense that he has that durability or endurance or equanimity or inner strength to deal with surprises. Similarly, in our lives, we have to face so many surprises. We have to face so many shocks. Unexpected calamities will come our way, but we should be mature enough to deal with them in a um, more with a heart which is filled with equanimity and neutrality. And we should not be overwhelmed. We should have that bandwidth to deal with dualities in life with devotion. Panisparshakshamabhyam. So that's why we are seeing multiple facets of Lord Ramachandra's personality. His softness also and his strength also. We can be simultaneously soft and strong. And one more lesson in this first half is Mrujita Patharujaha. He is fatigued by walking in the forest. You see? Similarly, when we are walking in this material world, we will also be fatigued. Anyone here who is not at all fatigued by living in this material world? Tapatrayas are not affecting you. Whoever you may be, the threefold material miseries will affect you. We'll be fatigued. Undoubtedly, we'll be fatigued. But who relieved Lord Ramachandra from his fatigue? Lakshmana, Hanuman, and Sugriva. And who will relieve us from the fatigue of walking in this material world, wandering in this material world? Our devotee association. Just like Ram's fatigue of wandering in the forests is relieved by Sugriva, Hanuman, Lakshman, and other Vanaras. Similarly, our fatigue that comes from wandering in this material world is relieved by the association of Vaishnavas. We need Vaishnava Sangha. We need senior Vaishnavas. We need equals, friends, peers, and we also need younger ones, right? Younger ones who may be dependent on you, apparently, who may take some guidance or suggestion or training from you. They also help you in so many ways. Don't think that you are helping them only. Of course, you need to help them, but you need to help them in the mode of being a servant. But their presence also will help you in some way. If some younger Vaishnava, a new bhakta, is coming and taking some suggestion, some training, some advice from you, some guidance from you, by guiding them, we are practicing the virtue of selflessness. We are practicing the virtue of compassion. We are practicing the virtue of kindness, compassion, and empathy, sympathy, selflessness. We'll develop all these qualities. Don't think that just because we are guiding some devotees or teaching some devotees, we are superior to them. In fact, their presence is helping us to develop these virtues. See them as uh, your saviors who are inculcating within you the value of compassion. For example, when a child takes birth from a mother, child is totally dependent. The infant baby cannot do anything of its own, and mother has to do everything. But here, although the mother has given birth to the child, from another perspective, the child has given birth to the mother, isn't it? Birth means a woman became a mother after giving birth to a child. Means woman became a mother because of child's birth. The child has given birth to a mother in one sense. And also the child, infant baby, helpless child is teaching the mother the virtue of selflessness, the virtue of sacrifice, the virtue of kindness, the virtue of compassion, the virtue of not expecting anything in return, although you offer everything that you have for the comfort of another person, isn't it? Mother may get up in the middle of the night to attend to the child when the child starts crying. Mother never gets irritated. Mother has to sacrifice her comforts, sacrifice her sleep, change the schedule of her eating also. I've seen mothers with small babies, right? Their schedule has to be aligned with the baby's requirements, right? So that is what selflessness is. Similarly, in bhakti, we have to align our schedules, our priorities with Krishna's expectations, with Guru's expectations, right? The virtue of selflessness. Even when we are guiding and serving younger ones, they are teaching virtue of selflessness to you. So Ramchandra is teaching us this principle. Mrijita patharujo yo harindranujabhyam. So Ram's fatigue is relieved by his association, his company of the Vanaras. Similarly, our fatigue by wandering in this material world will be relieved by our devotional relationships. Amongst the relationships, we may have seniors, peers, and juniors. Anyone, any category, seniors or juniors or equals, their association helps us uh, survive in the material world and survive in bhakti also, sustain in bhakti also. For us to sustain in bhakti and survive in this world, we need devotees association, and devotees can be of multiple types also. Mm. Fine. Now we need to go to the second half. Second half of the shloka. वैरूप्यात् शूर्पणख्याः प्रियविरहरुषारोपितभ्रूविजृम्भ त्रस्ताद्भिर्बद्धसेतुः खलदवदहनः कोशलेन्द्रो वतनः वैरूप्याद् शूर्पणख्याः. So far in the first half, we only have seen the positive virtues of Ram, his detachment, his determination, and what else we have seen? His truthfulness, his obedience to superiors, and his wandering in the forest with equanimity. So many things we have seen. I could not count beyond certain point. I hope you must have counted. Now, in the second half, we see Lord Ramachandra's other side also. Ram is soft, but if required, he can be tough also. What did he do? Where did he show his toughness? See here. Vairupyad Surpanakhyah. Surpanakha is the sister of Ravana. She came with a malicious intention to marry Lord Ramachandra, not out of love. A woman may want to marry a man out of love, but this woman wanted union with Ram for sense gratification, for her own selfish pleasures. He wanted to enjoy with Ram. She wanted to enjoy with Ram. She came with a selfish desire. And Ram said, I am already married. You go to my brother. He's also beautiful. She got attracted to Lakshman, not seeing his virtues, for her beauty, for his beauty. So she ran behind Lakshman. Lakshman said, see, I am a das. If you marry me, you'll become a dasi. You want to become dasi? No, I don't want to become dasi. I want to become queen. I want to become Naika or mistress. Then go to Ram. Again she came to Ram. She said, no, I already told you. I already had one wife. Then Surpanaka understood. It is because of Sita that Ram is not accepting me. Let me kill Sita. Let me eat Sita. So she went to attack Sita Devi. Then Lakshman came, the representative of Ram. What did he do? Cut her nose and cut her ears. Not that she's so beautiful. Already she is not looking so beautiful. On top of it, after her ears and nose are cut, she became even more ugly. That is Vairupyad. Rupa means good form, beauty. Vairupya means ugliness. Vairupyad Surpanakya means Ram disfigured Surpanakha. When somebody is trying to create an obstacle in your bhakti, you stay away from them, or sometimes you may have to give them a feedback and be strict with them, be strong with them, and you may have to give a punishment also to them if they are disturbing your devotion. Don't hate them. Ram or Lakshman did not disfigure Sita Surpanakha out of hatred, but because her presence is disturbing us. Now Sita Devi is representing devotion, isn't it? And if Sita Devi is being attacked by Surpanakha, what should we do? We have to disfigure Surpanakha. Similarly, when a distraction is attacking your devotion, you have to disfigure the distraction with determination. Getting right? Surpanakha is representing distraction in our bhakti, and Sita Devi is representing pure bhakti. She is a goddess of devotion. And Surpanakha is attacking Sita Devi. Lakshman immediately came and chased Surpanakha away. Similarly, we need to be very observant. We need to be very careful. I have some little seed of devotion that I received from my Guru. I need to protect this seed of devotion. I need to protect this bhakti. And this distraction is coming and attacking this bhakti. Hey, go out, out. The distraction can come in the form of Instagram. It can come in the form of Facebook. It can come in the form of YouTube. It can come in the form of another advice, non-devotional advice coming from a materialistic person. It can come in the form of a temptation to enjoy with opposite gender. It can come in 100 different forms. Swarpanaka can take so many forms to allure us, to distract us from bhakti. So we need to destroy the distraction, disfigure the distraction. That's what Ram did here. Vairupyat surpanakhya priya viraha rusharobhita bhru vijrumbha. Priya viraha. So Ram Ram disfigured Surpanakha and Priya Viraha. Who is this Priya? We already discussed. In the second line, at the end, Priya refers to, in the first line, this is a 4-line shloka, which I put in 8 lines because it's very long. So in the first line, at the end, we have seen one Priya, that is Sita. Now, in the third line at the beginning, we have seen another Priya. This is also Sita. Priya Viraha means out of intense separation from Sita Devi. Rusha, out of separation from Sita Devi, Ram became angry. Priya Viraha Rusha Ropita Bhru Vijrumbha. When Sita is separated from Ram because of this Ravana, although Ram and Lakshman protected Sita Devi, tried to protect Sita Devi, still Maya is very powerful. We are just trying a parallel. Sita Devi is always protected. But in the past time, although Sorpanaka tried to kill Sita Devi and Lakshman protected her. Later again, Ravana made another plan to take Sita Devi away from uh, Ram. Two demons came in disguise. Demon number one, Maricha, in the form of a golden deer. Demon number two, Ravana, in the form of a mendicant Brahmana beggar. So these two demons came in disguise and distracted Lord Ramachandra. Initially, they attracted Sita and then they made Ram go away. The protector of Sita went away. And later, Sita Devi herself sent Lakshmana away and Sita Devi was alone. Then Ravana came in the name of begging some charity from Sita Devi. He kidnapped Sita Devi and took her to Lanka. When we are alone, Maya will attack us more. When we are with people, Maya will hesitate. Maya may indirectly do something. But when we are alone, Maya will attack us. And even in the presence of other devotees, also Maya can attack us. But somehow devotees will protect us. Just like in the presence of Ram and Lakshman, Surpanaka attacked, but immediately Lakshman protected Sita Devi. But when Ram and Lakshman were not there, then Ravana attacked, then Sita was caught. Sita was there. Sita was taken away by Ravana. So, Priyaviraharusharopita bharu vijrumbha. When Sita was taken away by Ravana, Lord Ramachandra became very angry. He became very sad. He was crying in separation from Sita Devi. Aropita bhru vijrumbha means he raised his eyebrows in anger like this. Ram generally doesn't become angry. He's very peaceful, very righteous and very peaceful. But he became very angry. He became very anguished. He was crying. And his loud cries of Sita, 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 they are reverberating throughout the forest. So just as Ram felt intense separation from Sita Devi, Krishna also feels separation from us in the sense that he is concerned about us. Why this conditioned soul is missing my association? Why this conditioned soul is suffering the threefold material miseries in this material world? Why can't he come to me? I am there to take care of him. But the conditioned soul is so adamant. No, I will not perform Krishna consciousness. I will just wander in Maya. I will be allured by Maya. So Ram is in separation from Sita. And later, after Sita Devi landed in Lanka, she is also crying in separation. Even while she is being taken away by Ravana, and after Ravana arrested her in Ashoka Vatika, Sita is crying in separation from Lord Ramachandra. Of course, that separation is Vipralamba Bhava, very high, but at the same time, we need to also understand that this separation between Ram and Sita can also um, indicate the feelings of separation that can exist between the Lord and the devotee when they're separated. When the conditioned soul is struggling under the clutches of Maya in this material world, Krishna feels separation from the Jiva. Krishna says, when will the Jiva come back to me? And once the Jiva realizes that I am supposed to be with the Lord, by Sravanam and Kirtanam, when the Jiva realizes that I am supposed to be with the Lord, then the Jiva also feels separation from Krishna. And that feeling of separation will eventually make the Jiva take the process of bhakti seriously and make a sincere attempt to reunite with the Lord. But most of the conditioned souls, Jivas in this world, they don't feel that separation. Although they are in separation from the Lord, their separation is characterized by forgetfulness of the Lord, therefore they don't feel that separation. But when pure devotees are separated from Krishna, their separation is characterized by remembrance of Krishna, therefore they feel that separation. Feeling. Separation is common. Sometimes gopis are separated from Krishna, Sita is separated from Ram, or some devotee is separated from the Lord, and conditioned soul is always in separation from the Lord. But the conditioned soul don't feel that separation from the Lord. But devotees feel that separation from the Lord. Because the devotee's separation is characterized by remembrance of the Lord, And conditioned soul separation is characterized by forgetfulness of the Lord. Both are separated, but they don't feel it. Some don't feel it. Okay, so we have seen Ram's anger and anguish in separation from Sita. Then what did he do? You should not just cry. You may be separated from the Lord, you may be having some difficulty. In the difficulty, don't sit in a corner and keep crying. Don't just cry. Take some action. Ram did not just cry for Sita, he took an action. What action did he take? He sent Vanaras in all directions. Find Sita Devi. And they came back with the news. Yes, Sita Devi is there in Lanka in separation from you. You need to go and rescue Sita. Then Ram said, yes, come, let's go. Let's go and try to build a bridge across the Lanka ocean and bring Sita Devi back. Trastadbhirbhaktbaddha setuhu. Lord Ramachandra immediately went to the shore of the ocean. Trasta abdhihi. Abdhi means ocean. Trasta. Trastabdhi means Lord Ramachandra frightened the ocean also. Now this word anger here, where is it? Vijrumbha. Aropita Bhru Vijrumbha means Lord Ramachandra raising his eyebrows in anger. And Rusha here, that's also anger. So Lord Ramachandra's anger described in this line is not only because of separation from Sita, it is also because of the neglect of Samudra Devata. Ram went and stood on the shore of the ocean and said, "Oh God of ocean, please give us some way. I want to cross this ocean with this big Vanara army with me. Please allow me to go." Ram waited for a day. Ram waited for 2 days. Ram waited for 3 days. Still the ocean god is not responding. Then Ram became very furious. He picked up his arrow and he just wanted to shoot this arrow on the ocean. Then all the aquatics become very fearful. Ram did not even release only the arrow. Just by seeing Ram in that posture with anger, about to shoot an arrow, then all the aquatics got perturbed and the ocean god came with an arti plate. He said, Ram, please, I'm doing arti for you. I'll do whatever you want. Please don't release your arrow. Then Ram said, okay, fine. I forgive you. Tell me some idea. How can this great army, millions of monkeys with me, how can we cross this ocean? Tell me. Then he said, you can happily walk on the waters. My waters will not cause any impediment to you. But still, I have one request. Although with your mystic power, with your divine energy, you can easily cross over this ocean along with the monkeys. But I have one request. What is that request? Can you please construct a bridge? Bridge? Yes, he can construct. Please construct a bridge with floating stones. I will ensure that the stones that you put in my waters will not drown. I will lift them up. Of course, your power will lift them up. but you please make a bridge with stones, so that in Kali Yuga, in future, people make so many bridges, they'll be humbled. Ram made bridge without a cement, without a great equipment. He can make a bridge with floating stones. Your glory will be established for all future generations to come. So I just want to see you glorified, O Lord Ramachandra. Please make a bridge. Then Ram said, okay, fine, we'll make a bridge. Then Ram, with the help of so many monkeys, Baddha Setuhu, Setu means bridge. He made a huge bridge across the Lanka ocean. Khaladavadahanaha koshalendro vatannaha. After making their bridge, Ram and all the Vanaras, they crossed the bridge and he destroyed the Khala. Khala means villain. Who is the villain here? Ravana and all his supporters, they are the villains. Khaladava, Khaladava Dahanaha. Dahana means to burn. So Lord Ram destroyed the wicked people just as forest fire destroys the entire forest. Khaladava Dahanaha Koshalendro Vatannaha. So Ram effortlessly destroyed all the demons, including their king. And just like forest fire destroys the forest, Koshalendro Vatannaha. I offer my obeisances unto Koshalendraha. May that Koshalendra, Koshala is Ayodhya only, means the Ramchandra's province. So Koshalendra means the king of Koshala, that is Lord Ramachandra. Vatannaha, may he protect us. May that Lord Ramachandra protect us from all distractions, from all deviations, from all obstacles in our bhakti. So we have seen in this beautiful shloka so many lessons from Lord Ramachandra's behavior, lesson on duty, lesson on acceptance, lesson on association, lesson on determination, victory, surrender, purification, so many things we have seen. So this one shloka summarizes entire Ramayana. Of course, you cannot fully cover all the aspects of Ramayana in one shloka, but majority is being covered here. गुर्वर्थे त्यक्तराज्यो व्यचरदनुवनं पद्मपद्भ्यः प्रियायाः पाणिस्पर्शाक्षमाभ्यां मृजितपथरुजो यो हरीन्द्राणुजाभ्यां वैरूप्यात् शूर्पणख्याः प्रियविरहरुषारोपितभ्रुविजृम्भ त्रस्ताद्भिर्बद्धसेतुः खलदवदहनः कौशलेन्द्रो वतान्नः. हरे कृष्ण. Sri Ramanavami Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Very soon we are going to celebrate Ramanavami. So I hope this one little discussion, exactly for 1 hour, on this beautiful shloka from Ramayana prepares our consciousness to take shelter of Lord Ramachandra this Ramanavami in proper consciousness. I thank all of you for being here. श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. हरे कृष्ण.